Hey Gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Corey, and that is the most affordable EV built off of the new GM Ultium platform. That is the Equinox EV. And in this video, I'm going to take you on a quick tour of the outside, just a little peek on the inside. Stay tuned. Yes, Gearheads, I am at the 2023 Chicago Auto Show. I am at the Chevy booth with all of their electrified vehicles, and in particular, their Ultium-powered vehicles. So not only do we have the Equinox EV right here, we have the Silverado EV right there, and leading the charge, leading the pack up front, first thing you see when you come in the North Hall of the Chicago Auto Show is the Blazer EV. That is the all-wheel drive SS version, but a lot of Ultium-powered vehicles to show off here for the Bowtie brand, leading me back to the back here with the most affordable version built off the Ultium platform. This is the Equinox EV. This shares nothing in common with the gas-powered version outside of the name. So very interesting that they are choosing to use the gas-powered vehicles names on new electric vehicles, but I guess it is a way to help consumers just learn to adopt this technology, or just to know about what to expect size-wise. I would expect there. Talking about the price of this one, Chevy is aiming for this one to start, quote, around $30,000. So that really will be a game changer when it comes to the market, because they are also claiming 300 miles of estimated range. So we will see what all we get. We've been seeing this concept quite a lot, actually. We've seen it in person at LA, and we've seen it around the country, but here I decided to cover it for you at the Chicago Auto Show. I did ask to get inside, but because this is a one-off vehicle, they've got it closed off right now. So unfortunately, we're just going to do a quick walk around of the outside and talk about a little bit of the elements. Of course, up front, LED light bars running all the way across the front is kind of becoming a signature of electric vehicles, and that is no different here. We even have the illuminated Chevy bow tie up front. You can see in the absence of a grill needed to cool an internal combustion engine, we get this unique look to reimagine what a grill would look like in an EV. Very interesting, and it also helps hide the actual headlights. So you can see the headlights are right in there. They are LED headlights. So just a sly little way to sneak those in without making them obvious, because all you really see are the LED running lights up front in that illuminated Chevy bow tie. As we move around to the side of this one, you can see it's got a nice two-tone paint job. This is part of their active trim, and they do that active trim on models like the Trailblazer and the new Chevy Trax that is coming out for 2024. These wheels, I can say, I think I've seen before, because Chevy is touting an update for the 2024 Trailblazer, and wheels that look a whole lot like that should be coming to the RS version, but here they are in a much larger fashion on the Equinox EV. I think they look very stylish on this one. And as we look at the side of this one, we can see the aerodynamic attributes that they've applied to this one. So on both the Blazer EV and the Silverado EV, they have more traditional door handles that actually stick out. This Equinox EV does get flush door handles. So helping with that 300-mile range estimate, you got to cut down on aerodynamic drag, and these door handles will absolutely do that. When we come inside, we can see quite a few interior elements stolen from the Blazer EV, including that freeform infotainment screen and a full digital gauge cluster. So very nice to see all that screen real estate inside. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, it seems to be the way of the future, and we're just gonna have to get used to lots of screens inside vehicles. Moving around to the back here, we get an LED light bar running across the back with white brake lights when they are not illuminated, and of course they light up red. You can see it's all LED back here, so you don't have to worry about any incandescent lighting or anything like that. And then a very large panel down beneath for your license plate. You can see, I would assume right there by the camera is where your hatch release opening is, or button is going to be to help get that hatch open, and should give you a very, very favorable interior cargo handling proportions, because one of the great things about EVs is the fact that you can push the wheels out to the corners and really make the most of the interior packaging and really put those wheels where it makes most sense, not only for the exterior style, the driving and handling dynamics, but also the interior dynamics as well. So yeah, hopefully we get some official numbers on this thing soon and get to see more than just this one-off concept. You can see here, this is an all-wheel drive version, so that means it is a dual motor. And you can see the E in Equinox is the 3 blue line denotation that it is an electric vehicle. It's a little easier to see down here on this Equinox. The Silverado EV, the E in Silverado also has that. Same with the E in Blazer EV. Be really interesting to see what happens when they get to a nameplate that does not have an E in it. No, we've been teased a lot about an electric Camaro, whether it's a coupe or a sedan or a crossover. There's no E in Camaro, despite how many people on the internet like to spell it or type it when they are commenting in different things. But yes, very nice proportions here. And you can see right here, starting around $30,000 up to 300 miles of range, 17.7-inch freeform touchscreen infotainment, and quite a long battery warranty right there, 8-year, 100,000 mile. The RS will be the first one available, and yes, it starts around 30,000, but I doubt that'll be the RS version. That'll probably be an upscale price tag on what will most likely be one of the upscale models. That does seem to be how General Motors is rolling out their electric vehicles. They're starting with the premium versions and kind of trickling it down from there, because we already know the Silverado EV is going to come out in the RS trim with the 24-inch wheels and all that craziness before they roll out the work truck. Now they're starting to tease us with the Trail Boss version of it. So as production ramps up on Ultium products and we get to see more of them across the entire lineup of vehicles, across the entire portfolio of General Motors products, from Cadillac to GMC to Chevy and even Buick, we're going to see a lot of different options when it comes to electrification. That is it for me here at the Chicago Auto Show at the Ultium display at the Chevrolet booth. If you want to see more from me here at the Chicago Auto Show, find me on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. Everything is at GT Garage Talk, or you can just head on over to gtgaragetalk.com. Hit all the buttons down below: like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell. You know, all the things to help the algorithm know to show you more of our content, because we've got a lot more stuff centered around the auto show and some fun stuff planned for the future that you will want to be around for. But until next time, gearheads,